Welcome back to the program. Lou and Jackie here. And Jackie!
What happened?
New Iowa History Journal's here. New Iowa History Journal's here. I was
is.
so excited to see this in my mailbox.
It is an exciting time, and that's what we want to share with you this morning. Maybe this can be popping up in your mailbox as well, or you can go pick up the latest edition. Michael Swanger joining us in studio to talk about some of the great stories, because it is one of those, every time you pick it up and you kind of flip through it, you're like, wow, oh yeah, I forgot, or that's amazing. It's a great read, and let's explain everybody what it's about and why it's so important.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Thanks for having me back. Appreciate it. And on the anniversary of the new set, too. I love it. So that's right. That's perfect. Yeah. The new issue, as you saw on the cover, is about the lost coal mining town of Buxton, which is another one of those stories that we felt that has kind of been lost to history, maybe forgotten, maybe not known to some folks. We found what I think to be the perfect writer for the subject. The author is Rochelle Chase. She's written a couple of books about this subject, and it's a lost coal mining town from the turn of the 20th century in Mahaska County. There's an early photo of it.
Wow.
And what makes this town so interesting is that it was so progressive and ahead of its time in terms of the racial harmony that it enjoyed. It was a rare example, not only in Iowa, but across the nation, where African Americans and whites had equal status. There were elected officials, there were leaders on the city council, there were business owners, pharmacists, lawyers, you name it, doctors. There's a photo of some school children in Buxton. Take a look at that photo. This town was founded in 1900. Unfortunately, it went away around 1927. Oh, okay. But this photo, if you look back in Iowa history photos, you're not going to see a lot of pictures of black and white school children together. Not only that, but they were the town featured black and white teachers teaching black and white kids. There were black and white kids who were swimming together.
What
Those
part
things
of the state
didn't
is
happen.
Buxton in?
In Mahaska County.
Mahaska, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like so many towns in Iowa and throughout the nation. Its origins are in transportation. The railroad started off as a coal mining town. Okay. When the coal ran out, then the town went away. But again, it's one of those stories that I thought had been lost to history, been waiting to tell it for a while. And Rochelle was just the perfect author to do that. Like I said, she's written a couple of books about it. And that's
what the Iowa History Journal does. Yeah. It kind of uncovers some of those stories and moments that you don't always hear about.
That's right. Yeah, and that's our goal at every issue. And we've talked about this before, too. I mean, I'm just as surprised as the readers are at times when I have stories pitched to me, or if I'm doing some research of my own to find stories, because I get asked the question all the time, are there enough stories to fill? Well, here we are in the start of our 12th year. There's more than enough stories, and it'll continue to go as long as I'm going.
Now, you mentioned people pitching ideas to you. Is that one of your sources, is people come up to you with an idea?
It is, and it's a nice problem to have, because I have more stories than I have pages. And to kind of give a little bit of a tease here, looking ahead into the year, my editorial calendar is filled for 2020. I mean, I can, everything's pretty much planned and assigned, and everyone's working on their stories. So I tell people to be patient with me. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's my biggest problem, but it's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. So let's talk about how can people get this in their homes if they want to hear and read and, and be involved in some of these stories. How's that possible?
You bet. They can pick it up at their local Hy-Vee in Des Moines. It's available at Beaverdale Books, and the best way to get it is just to go online at iowahistoryjournal.com and subscribe. We publish 6 issues a year. The January-February issue just came out. We can also start you with that January-February issue if you choose to subscribe now. As you guys know, is in your mailbox shortly after Christmas.
Yep.
Santa was loading up his sleigh.
I was serious. I was really excited to see it. Now, another thing, one of the articles that was in here that caught our attention, beside Jeff Stein's article that we'll touch on here in a couple of minutes, is an old photo of Valley Junction. Right. That was really cool, but some of the old beer signs.
That's right.
That were in there.
My old stomping grounds. I'm an old Valley Junction kid. So, yeah, that was a fun photo to pull. And the premise for that.
Right there, that's the one we're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, that's how I remember 5th Street growing up in the early 70s as a kid.
The Falstaff sign.
That's right. That's right. But it's the reason we ran that photo is because we're doing a story about Iowa's liquor by the drink conflict, and Jerry Harrington of Iowa City penned that piece for us. So that's another one he's been pushing me to publish for some time, and we finally got around to it. If you were out on New Year's Eve and you were able to toast someone and enjoy a libation, you can thank Governor Harold Hughes for that, because in 1963, the law was finally passed and enforced that liquor could be sold by the drink. You know, there's a photo of the governor now. This year is the 100th anniversary of the beginning of Prohibition, and we all know how that worked out. About 14 years after the start of Prohibition, Iowa passed the Iowa Liquor Control Act, which basically sanctioned the sale of liquor so that only state-owned operations could sell liquor by the drink. You could only buy beer in taverns, in bars and restaurants. So it took all the way until 1963 before that got resolved and liquor could be sold.
Yeah, and the story behind that is fascinating.
It is, yes.
Absolutely check that out. Now, speaking of liquor, speaking of beer, let's talk about Miller's Six-Pack.
Miller's Six-Pack, hey, that's a nice segue. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, this is the 50th anniversary of the historic Hawkeye team that went undefeated in Big Ten play, 1969, 1970, coached by the legendary Ralph Miller. Anyone who's a longtime Hawkeye fan knows the name Downtown Freddie Brown and all the prolific scores on that team. That was a high-scoring team that really could have won the national championship if they hadn't stumbled in the first round of the tournament. And they averaged almost 100 points a game, which is amazing when you think about the fact that dunking was not allowed and there were no three-point shots. So they were a terrific passing and shooting team. They were raining them in, weren't they? They were, yeah. Great shooting team.
Yeah, so that full story is in the Iowa History Journal this month, too.
Yes, Don Doxey penned that for us, who's been covering the Hawkeyes for the Quad City Times for 35 years. He knows the Hawkeyes.
Michael, you're bearing the lead. You did a story on my town.
Yeah,
I know. Cherokee, what the heck?
Jackie with that.
I meant to call you on that to get some quotes from you. We should have done that. It's well, you would appreciate that. Then this is where I should turn it over to you. You can tell me about Cherokee.
Well, this is one of the beautiful things that you do. You dig up some incredible historical stories, but you also feature various counties and communities. So it gives you a little bit of a flavor of everything when it comes to our state.
Right. We like to do that and spread the wealth. I mean, every issue I'm cognizant about not focusing too heavy on one area of the state.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's an example of a town we've been wanting to get to and write about its history.
Yeah,
there you go.
You just turn the pages and you can anticipate turning it and getting to the next one here. And we just visited with Professor Jeff Stein about Josh Higgins of Finchville, again, the creation of his radio station. And this is what the article looks like here. Just going to give you a shot here of what it is. And did not realize that Professor Stein's station was the first high-powered station in the country.
Right. I know we were talking about that off camera. I was the same way, Lou. I had no idea until Jeff sent the story in. What an amazing feat. Think about that. The station's coming up on its 88th anniversary this year. And Joe Dumont, who's a pioneer of radio in Iowa, founded the station there in Waterloo on the strength of his popular national syndicated show, Josh Higgins of Finchville. He's from Finch Ford in Black Hawk County. But he went for it. You know, you think about that time, and Jeff could tell you more about how hard it is to get a license for 50,000 watts.
And that's what we're talking about.
You haven't been in the radio game.
The first 50,000 watt radio station in the country. So it went coast to coast.
It did. Yeah. And so it's the goal was not only to be popular throughout Iowa, but to be popular throughout the country, which it did, especially with the strength of that show.
No question about it.
Yeah.
All right, lots of great things to read about. So get your latest edition of the Iowa History Journal. Again, Michael, if people want to have this show up in their mailbox or they just want to pick up the latest copy, how can they do so?
IowaHistoryJournal.com.
Yep, there you go. Simple enough. It is truly a great read and a great part of our wonderful history across the state. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.